And welcome back once again, ladies and gentlemen, to the inaugural episode of Warzone, coming to you from Mexico City, Mexico. And as you can hear, we are going to be graced with the presence of the King of Cuteville here, Prince Pretty, and his friend Fandango, as we have been informed that Breezeango has exclusive security video footage of the happenings last week on Monday Night Raw. Daniel Bryan in the locker room. As you may or may not know, Daniel Bryan was scheduled for a match against the Gentleman's Club with his partner Sting, but before that match could even take place, we saw security cameras picked up some video footage of Daniel Bryan in the locker room, again, just busted wide open, reminiscent of the images we saw of Big Cass weeks ago out in the parking lot. We did see what I believe, hopefully they're going to show that again now, but I believe we saw someone's foot leaving the locker room area as Daniel Bryan was laying just out cold in his own blood. And again, the match, of course, never took place as Daniel Bryan was rushed off to the local hospital and received some stitches for his troubles. But again, Breezeango claims to have found the source, the culprit, so to speak, and they're going to clear the air here tonight for our GM CM Punk. So let's hear what they have to say. It's Tyler Breeze. Loves that spotlight, doesn't he? And he's saying hi to all his fans out there as only he can. The King of Cuteville. And Fandango. Again, let's hear what these guys have to say. Get to it, guys. And Fandango, in light of recent actions, they want to bring something to the attention of the new Raw General CM Punk, General Manager CM Punk. You see Tyler Breeze there chilling out in the corner. As yes, he is confirming they do have security footage. They have exclusive security footage of what happened last week to Daniel Bryan. And only they know who the culprits are. But tonight, the world know. So that these guys can be punished, rightfully so. So Tyler Breeze says we're going to take a look at the footage that was shown on Raw last Monday. So here we go. And pay attention, Daniel Bryan. And there you do see, you take a look and there's somebody's boot there with the initials MN. And again, I'm not quite sure who that is. I really can't think of anyone on the roster with the initials MN or who'd be wearing those boots. It doesn't look like anybody I can make out. But again, this is the footage that was shown on Raw as the cameras rushed in to see Daniel Bryan laying prone, and you can see the blood. Now, Tyler Breeze says they've acquired the security camera footage from backstage that shows the entrance, and here we go. And it looks like, is that TM61? And notice the timestamp. They enter at 10:12 p.m. It looks like they're leaving the locker room at 10:19 p.m. And there you have it, 7-minute ass whooping for Daniel Bryan. That's enough time to get the job done for sure. And Tyler Breeze and Fandango expect swift punishment from the Raw GM CM Punk. Wow, ladies and gentlemen. So we'll have to see how this story develops, but you can't argue with the video footage there. It looks like Breezango may have cracked that case. And in record time, I might add. I can't wait to see what the fallout of this is going to be. And ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you back once again as moments ago we saw Breezango may have cracked their first case successfully as I really can't see any argument against that video footage. It looked pretty concrete to me. As you see JoJo addressing the crowd here, and we're going to get into our main event for the Raw Women's Championship as Ember Moon has decided to use this opportunity with all eyes on this brand new show for the inaugural episode. Ember Moon has decided to invoke her rematch clause from WrestleMania, where she unfortunately dropped the title to Naomi in a 6-woman ladder match. And again, in my opinion, that match was off the hook. And I mean, we saw some performances, we saw some hell of devastating moves in that match. And again, you cannot discount the female competitors on the Monday Night Raw roster. But Ember Moon, unfortunately, again, she was not successful in climbing the ladder and retaining the title. However, she can take some solace in the fact that it was her friend who was able to pick up the victory. Naomi climbed the ladder and grabbed that brass ring, so to speak, and was able to pull it down. And again, we know Ember Moon and Naomi have been quite, they've had quite the mentor-apprentice type relationship the last few weeks. And Ember Moon, there's no shame in dropping the title to somebody like Naomi, but believe me, the War Goddess wants her championship back. She's stated that she feels empty without it. She misses carrying her around the airports and the hotels, and she feels like she's always forgetting something when she leaves the arena, but that's not hers to take care of anymore, unfortunately. But again, she's looking to change that fact right here tonight, as we do see Naomi, the Neon Goddess here, dancing her way to victory. And this woman, again, do not take anything away from her. Former WWE SmackDown champion. Now she's holding that Raw Women's Championship proudly, and she intends on having it for a while. She's not going to be one of these 24-hour champions, so to speak. Now, I do realize WrestleMania was weeks ago, but it's all in the same vein. You know, this is the first appearance we've seen from Naomi since WrestleMania. And of course, it's going to be her first title defense, so nobody wants to win the title and then drop it on their first defense. You know, that's just, it kind of just tells people that maybe you shouldn't have been the champion in the first place. Maybe you got lucky. So Naomi's looking to shoot that train of thought down. And again, you can see, anytime Naomi's got that belt, man, she makes those modifications. And we'll get a good shot at the new Raw Women's Championship here, as Naomi's really glowed it up there. She's added some purple lights and a little glow effect to it, and I like it. But again, Ember Moon's looking to, and there you go. You see the friendship, you see the respect there between Ember Moon and Naomi. Now, nobody likes losing. Nobody likes losing a championship. But again, it hurts a little bit less when it's to your friend, when it's to your mentor. So we're going to see Ember Moon try to win that title back, but we're on the other side of it. We're going to see Naomi take her to school here with a nice little float over. Nice little takedown, I should say. And she's kind of getting in the face of Ember Moon here. Now, I don't expect this one to get personal, but again, when you're in the ring there, it's a competitive atmosphere. Things happen. See a nice little Hurricane Rana Frankensteiner move, and Naomi, just caught Ember right in the chest with those glowing boots. Follows up with a leg drop. And very wise to go for the cover. She gets only a 1 count, but Naomi coming out of the gates, delivering the damage here. And look at this, a little bit of aggressiveness. Raking Ember Moon's eyes. Your opponent can't see. Your opponent can't fight. Naomi's already got Ember Moon in some trouble here tonight. I'm kind of surprised to see this from Ember Moon. Oh my goodness! I'm kind of surprised to see the aggressiveness of Naomi. Again, you think you're in there with your friend and it's just going to be a straight traditional wrestling match, but champion's got to do whatever the champion needs to do to hold on to that belt. And Ember Moon's got to know that. Like I said, you're going in there against your friend. You can't expect any mercy, as Naomi not showing any here. Putting those glowing boots to the face of Ember Moon, and Ember Moon looks like she may be hurt. I don't know. I'm not seeing too much movement or offense out of her here. And here we go. Naomi catches her with that roundhouse. Oh, and a nice maneuver there. And Naomi's going for the cover. This could be a quick victory. We got a 1, 2. Ember Moon able to kick out. And again, I'm shocked at what I'm seeing here. This is Ember Moon's chance. This could be your last chance with all the women on the Raw roster and as crowded as it's getting in that Raw Women's division. This might be your last shot for a while, as we see a beautiful springboard kick there from Naomi. And she's going coast to coast here and following it up with a nice kick to the ribs. A lot of head of steam on that one. Ember Moon's got to get it going if she wants to have any chance. Oh, she hit that corner hard. Oh, she hit that corner hard. I don't know what that was. Maybe a little miscommunication there, but Naomi followed it up, and Ember Moon again She's in a lot of trouble as Naomi's riding the surfboard here. Ember Moon's strong enough and still has the power to fight out of it, luckily, though, and gets a stomp. And now she's able to gain control here for the first time in this matchup. Oh, but Naomi catches her with a back elbow. And I'm seeing something here. And you can see how well these two know each other. Again, they've been training together. They've been in and out of the ring together. And Ember with a Hurricane Rana of her own. And now here we go. We're seeing some fight out of Ember Moon here. Once she gets that offense going, man, she can be unstoppable. But, again, you're seeing a little bit of a slow start out of the gates there from the War Goddess. She hits a Northern Lights suplex. What a hell of an inaugural episode of Warzone it's been here on Fox Sports, and we absolutely thank Fox Sports, and we look forward to our relationship with them in the future. And we definitely look forward to the return of some baseball here. Thank God it's springtime, and we got baseball back on TV Saturday. Yankees, Red Sox, that ought to be a hell of a game. Ought to be a hell of a rivalry all year long. But Naomi able to counter out of that into a short arm DDT. And Ember Moon, once again, she finds herself just out of it in this match. Naomi's calling her to her feet. She could be looking for the finish here. And another kick to the gut. Oh, and she lights her up again. And Ember Moon, I'm sorry to say, is not impressing me in her rematch here. And again, if she lets this opportunity slip through her fingers, God only knows when the next chance would be. And she is not letting that happen as she refuses to quit. Oh, a devastating stomp to the arm. My God, and we're seeing a little more aggressiveness now. I think Ember Moon may have been holding back. Again, when you're in there with your friend, it makes it a little more difficult. Oh, in the rear view. Naomi hits the rear view out of nowhere. 1, 2, and Ember Moon kicks out somehow. Ember Moon's hopes of winning that championship back were fading quickly. But again, I believe Ember Moon may have been holding back here at the beginning of the match. Naomi was not, and that is exactly why Ember Moon's in the position that she's in right now. Fighting for survival, more or less. She's able to knock Naomi off the ring apron there. And Ember Moon, she's trying to get the crowd behind her here. That can fire an opponent up sometimes. Sometimes you're taking a little too much time. Maybe she should be out there taking the fight to Naomi, but again, it gives her a little bit of a rest there, and she's able to hit that beautiful Hurricane Rana once again on the outside. And I know we're only to a 3 count, but here we go. I mean, we know you can't win the championship on the outside. That is the champion's advantage. Is Naomi able to... We're seeing a series of counters and reversals here. Again, it just shows how well these two know each other and how much time they've spent together the last few months. Almost developing like a sisterly bond. I don't know what Ember Moon's doing now. She's in the corner having second thoughts. Again, you can see the conflict. Naomi sends her into the ropes, and Naomi bounces, and she rebounds into the rear view, and that's got to be it. 1, 2, and Naomi retains the championship here tonight, holding nothing back against her friend again. That is why she is the teacher and Ember Moon is the student. Ember Moon seemed a little reluctant to give it all she's got here against Naomi, but Naomi brought the fight. And she brought that heavy booty and knocked Ember out with it. More importantly, Naomi is going home with the Women's Championship. Ember Moon is going home empty-handed. Look at this. Rebound off the ropes. Full impact there. And there you see your winner, Naomi. Ember Moon's got to be disappointed in herself, but that's the name of the game. What are we going to see here? Ember Moon offering the olive branch and Naomi accepting. It looks like these two are going to be able to wade through the waters here. The friendship stays. But once again, here you see Naomi with that Raw Women's Championship, and that is the takeaway from this match. And ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for joining us here on Fox Sports. And again, we are so proud of our relationship with Fox, and we want to thank you. Wait a minute. AJ Lee, we're not done here yet, folks. the #1 contender to the Raw Women's Championship, making her way out here tonight as we're getting ready to close the show. We're going to stick with this. AJ Lee does have a Raw Women's Championship shot coming up at the King of the Ring. And now she knows who her opponent's going to be. Brings an interesting dynamic. I didn't even think about it, but her husband now is in charge of Monday Night Raw. And here we see Naomi telling her to bring it on. Welcome in the challenge. I like this. AJ Lee and Naomi face to face, ladies and gentlemen. Again, we are out of time. I want to thank Fox Sports for allowing us to come to your homes tonight. Please don't forget to join us for Raw, and we will see you then. Good night.